everyone, you're hanging out in the booth with me, Josh, and I'm going to do like a little fun project. So, what I've got here is that I will be recasting the script. I'm doing a scene from the script of The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. Right. So, but I'm not going to just be doing Gandalf's voice, although I think I could do a pretty good Ian McKellen. I'm also not going to be doing Elijah Wood's voice, which is like, Gandalf, I'm so glad you're back. I don't even think that's good necessarily. All right, so now what I'm going to do is, instead of playing them with their characters the way they're supposed to be, I'm actually going to go through my list of 100 different voices I'm supposed to be able to do. Sometimes I don't feel super confident about all of them. So I will give myself a chance to re-roll, but just one. I'm going to do the honorable thing and actually honor the things that come up here. So 1 to 100 random number generator goes to 5, and that is Torbjorn from Overwatch. So if you're not familiar with Torbjorn, let me tell you about him. This is Torbjorn. He is a character from Overwatch. He is a DPS hero. He does damage. He's a Swede. He's Swedish. He's an engineer. He's got a little turret there. He made that thing. You throw him out and it shoots people, and it's real nice. You shoot it, it explodes. Then he goes, "My baby!" He's my favorite DPS hero. He's like the only one that I can actually play and do well with. And I also have the highest win rate with him. He is voiced by Keith Silverstein, who is a voice actor from New Jersey. Very wonderful job. One of my favorite characters from Overwatch. So yeah, cool beans. I'm going to be playing Torbjorn, and I forgot who I was going to cast. Let's do him as the narrator, because I'll also be reading the screen directions. Screen directions, though. It's on stage, so screen directions? Yeah, that. So, Torbjorn! Alright, cool. Let's see who's going to be Gandalf. Alright, let's go to number 49, which is Whitey, from 8 Crazy Nights. I'm gonna keep it, because I can definitely do Whitey. Oh, let's go to the Foot Locker. If you don't know who Whitey is, it is one of Adam Sandler's characters. Like, it was a long time character too. He finally got the chance to animate him and show what he looks like in 8 Crazy Nights, his animated holiday comedy. And before that, he was actually on one of Adam Sandler's comedy records. I think he was just one of his comedy characters. He's an older man, and he is very short. He has feet that don't match, so he has to get like a child size 8 and an adult's something. I forget the specifics. He referees youth basketball down at the I think the Jewish community center, something like that. So yeah, we're gonna be doing Whitey Duvall, and we're gonna go to the mall. But after we go to the Shire. Our last one is 100. Oh my goodness, who did I put as 100? I feel like this is not gonna be good. Joan Rivers. Oh, who are you? Who are you? What ring are you wearing? Okay. Hey, what's up? Post-production Josh here, realizing that I accidentally deleted the part where I talked about who Joan Rivers is. So for those who don't know, I want to give her due. So here's what I know about Joan Rivers. So she was a comedian and TV personality that was heavily involved with the Oscars and the red carpet. She would interview people coming down out of the limos and down the red carpet, and she would always ask the question, "Who are you wearing? Who are you wearing?" Because the Oscars is a very ritzy event, and everybody has a suit or dress made by a famous designer. So It was prevalent information. So she would do that. She was well known for that. And she also had a talk show, the Joan Rivers show. I think it was a talk show at least. And then she had a show on E that she had for about 10 seasons, I think, called, I think, The Fashion Police. But something, it was fashion something. It was about celebrities' fashion and like, oh, what was she thinking wearing that? But very funny comedian. Passed away a couple years ago, a few years ago. I don't remember when, but it was fairly recent. And yeah, she was a legend. So that's Joan Rivers. I wanted to give her due. Now here's the rest of the video. All right, so where we're picking up is Wandering in the Rule Mall, Gollum, and everything else is done. We're at the Shire. We see the Shire. We see the hobbits. We see Frodo. Frodo's up on a hill. Frodo hears the wagon coming. Frodo rushes over to Gandalf. That's where we're at currently. Now let me go ahead and set the mood and picture yourself in the Shire. Why don't you? That's all I know. I just figured out that one part, and I haven't played this in months. But yeah, okay. The shambling old pony snorts and rears as suddenly Frodo appears on a bank above the cart. Oh, you are late, mister. A wizard is never late, Frodo Baggins, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. They look at each other for a moment, then both start laughing as Frodo's face breaks into a smile and he leaps on to the front of the seat of the cart. Oh, it's wonderful to see you, Gandalf. It's so wonderful. You don't think I miss your Uncle Bilbo's birthday? Exterior, Hobbiton Fields, day. Wide on, the cart rattles past a field looping, being tended by hobbits. Oh my God, what's the news of the outside world? Tell me everything. What? Everything? Far too eager and curious for a hobbit. Most unnatural. Wide on, the cart rattles over a stone bridge towards a busy hobbit marketplace. Well, what can I tell you? Life in the wide world goes on much as if it has past age, full of its own comings and goings, scarcely even aware of the existence of hobbits, for which I am very thankful. Hobbits look up, exclaiming in wonder and excitement as the cart bearing Gandalf and Frodo rolls past the Green Dragon Inn towards Wide On, the party field, where scores of hobbits are busy preparing for the big night. Ah, the long-expected party! So, how is the old rascal? I hear it's going to be a party of special magnificence! You know, Bilbo, he's got the whole place in an uproar, he does. Oh, well, that should please him. Half the Shire's been invited. Good gracious me. He is up to something. I know he's up to something. Oh, really? Frodo shoots a knowing look as Gandalf averts his eyes. All right, then. Keep your secrets. Before you came along, we Bagginses were very well thought of. Indeed? Oh, never had any adventures or did anything unexpected. Oh, if you're referring to the incident with the dragon, I was barely involved. All I did was give your uncle a little nudge out the door. Oh, whatever you did, you've been officially labeled as a disturber of the peace. Oh, my God, he's a disturber of the peace, everybody. Oh, really? Odo Proudfoot looks up as the cart passes by, deeply suspicious. Exterior, Hobbiton, day. As the cart rattles into the small village of Hobbiton, a quaint rustic settlement nestled amongst rolling green hills and large trees. The hobbits live in hobbit holes, neat burrows dug into the grassy hillside, with round doors and cute front gardens. Excited children chasing after the cart.
Gandalf ignores the children's cries. The children stand deflated, watching Gandalf disappear up the lane. At that moment, spinning balls of bright color suddenly leap out of the cart, fizzing over the heads of the delighted children. Frodo stands up in the cart as Gandalf reins in the horse. "Oh, Gandalf, I'm glad you're back." Frodo leaps expertly from the cart. Gandalf smiles. "So am I, dear boy. So am I. Everybody have a Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, a Happy Kwanzaa, and Happy Holidays!"
All right, cool. That was Lord of the Rings as read by Torbjorn, with starring Whitey as Gandalf and Joan Rivers as Frodo. Joan Rivers was tough, especially to like add any acting to it because oh my god, oh my god, it's hard. I haven't really explored how to like act with that character, and also like I feel like it's kind of a weaker voice. Like if I don't have the thing, I think the impression kind of falls apart a little bit. So I gotta work on my Joan Rivers. Work into everyday conversations. But otherwise, I hope you had fun. I had fun just messing around, doing funny stuff. Fun for me. Thanks.